Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Chandesha Anugrahamurti, Chakradana Swarupamurti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramadvaita Praptiras. Om, 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 Om. Program Level 1, Level 2, Level 3 participants. I bless you all with Guru Diksha. Listen, this is the direct message from Paramashiva, from KAILASA to everyone. Listen intensely. The present situation of the world, how the world is right now, the AI revolution, global warming, climate change, ocean level rising, wars, this expansionism getting legitimacy. The major global powers do not support any specific country based on right or wrong. It is based on what is in there for them. So the wars are waged or stopped based on business conclusions, profitability, business decisions. Listen, wars are not handled with the focus on global peace and justice to people, whether initiating a war, maintaining a war, or stopping a war, or giving a deluded, perverted misinformation about war to the world. Everything is done with business motive, profit motive, not with any principle, higher principles of ahimsa, not with any higher principles of non-violence, not with any higher principles of who is right, who is wrong. Understand, it is all based on benefits. Decision makers are looking at only the benefit. Seeing all this and the way it is going to affect the society, the way it is going to change the society. What you should do to survive, thrive, and live, celebrate your life. Internalize these few truths. First thing, there are many good, bad, ugly, worst, great things are going to be done due to this AI, AGI, ASI revolution. I'll give you a few good things. One, every human being alive on the planet Earth is going to have all the basic needs fulfilled. The poverty is going to be eradicated. Poverty is going to be eradicated. Poverty is going to disappear from planet Earth. That's a good news. Because poverty is not going to be anymore in the hands of few decision makers. Listen, even now, we have producing enough for the whole humanity, whether food, clothes, basic homes, shelter, material, medical care, all the basic things we need to eradicate poverty, to lift humanity from the poverty. Everything we need, we are producing, we have it. It is just the decision makers are not compassionate enough to make this available to everyone. That's a truth. That's a fact. Hard, but truth. Hard truth. Understand, the AI is going to bring a kind of a revolution. It is going to empower common men. So the decision makers will not be able to continue to keep one section of the humanity below poverty line. Decision makers are going to lose that power. Listen, I'm repeating. Books brought knowledge available to certain section of the people. Then social media made information available for everyone. Of course, search engines like Google, they made knowledge itself available for everyone. Now AI is going to make expertise in any field available for everyone. I tell you, last 2 decades, so much poverty has reduced. The people from below poverty line have been lifted in many countries. I can say comfortably, India, African countries. It's not because the decision makers opened No. Common people started taking responsibility and their simple goodness started eradicating poverty everywhere. The way people have started spending for charity has drastically gone up in India, African countries, in many third world countries, the so-called third world countries. I was thoroughly studying, analyzing all this information. I was actually working intensely to see what all the great contributions, the good things brought by social media, Google, when the knowledge, information was made available to everyone, what all the things happened, I could see clearly. When common people started taking responsibility to eradicate the poverty in their local regions, naturally decision makers are pushed to take decision to eradicate the poverty. The common man's sentiment to raise people from below poverty line, to remove poverty, to bring basic need for everyone. The innate goodness in common men is awakened. Listen. I'm not saying everything social media did is good. I am listing the good things it has brought. Of course, there is some other different things, different sides and all that. We will discuss that later. Now I'll talk about the good things. Same way, the expertise is going to be made available for everyone in any field is going to eradicate poverty. It's going to change the whole way we all exist. Food, shelter, medical care, all survival needs are going to be made available to everyone, almost zero cost. Whatever now I am talking is going to become reality within this decade. Within this decade. The way it is happening, I strongly feel it may happen within next 3 years. As I was telling, 2027, Nithyananda Purnima. So listen, only thing humanity needs right now is get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you. Listen, I wanted to make one more statement. Even in the beginning, I clearly told whoever is going to be alive, that word you need to understand, because the decision makers' sadist mental setup is going to get more aggravated when they see many of their powers are lost and getting democratized. Listen, decision makers always want to make people feel, common men feel the need of the decision makers. I'm not talking only about the politicians. I'm talking about everyone. The decision makers, that category, it includes politicians, religious heads, social media, social influencers, all those who have responsibility and who are power centers. All of them always wanted to make common man feel about their existence, and common men should always feel that the decision makers are needed, whether in the field of judiciary, police, legislatures, or media, in any field. The top barons, the decision makers, want to make the world feel, common men feel, the power of their presence, and they want common men to feel that these decision makers are needed for the survival of these common men. So be very clear. Because the AI is going to make many powers, possibilities available to all, the level of democracy is going to grow more and more. So naturally, the decision makers are going to feel insecure. Their sadist mind is going to get aggravated. And they are going to enter into many wars to show their existence. So listen. If you are going to survive, this various kinds of wars going to be pushed on humanity. You need conscious access to the superconscious happening in you to survive and thrive the AI revolution. If you are going to be killed, if you are going to disappear in these various wars which is going to come on humanity in various levels, even then you need conscious access to superconscious happening in you. Paramashiva is the superconscious happening in you, because that superconscious happening in you, you feel you are alive. So the source of your first person, source of the existence of your first person is the superconscious happening called Paramashiva. So understand, whether you are going to be killed in war or you are going to be alive after the war, whatever, both category needs conscious access to superconscious happening. I tell you, many things on which the whole civilization is built, many building blocks, foundation stones of civilization, like the power of money, political power, the power due to the knowledge, the power of knowledge, power of money, power of politics, all this is going to lose power over common men. I am repeating, common men is not going to be affected, their lives are not going to be affected or controlled anymore by these power centers. A lot of people are going to be liberated from these power centers. These power centers are going to be irrelevant, redundant for a large number of people. I can say almost like 99% of the people are not going to be controlled anymore by these money power centers, knowledge power centers, political power centers. So don't waste your time in focusing your energies on getting money power or political power. See, I'm not saying don't work. Work to run your life. Don't run behind the political powers because it is going to become irrelevant. Very soon, the whole world is going to have kind of a global government. So if you focus and run using all your energies towards the political power, you will look fool in your own eyes. You will look stupid in your own eyes. You will suddenly feel you are redundant and irrelevant even though you have political powers. So understand, same way this knowledge power, many people feel that they are very powerful if they focus their energies on acquiring knowledge and becoming a knowledge power, the expertise makes them, they are irreplaceable. No. Your time is over. All expertise is now going to become democratized and made available to all due to AI. There is no field experts can have power over others because AI is going to take over and make the expertise available for everyone, whole world. The way the AI revolution is happening, AGI revolution is happening. Actually, I feel now AI has become old. The AGI and ASI, only AGI and ASI as future. AI has become old already. The way the AGI and ASI is going to take over the world, I tell you, all those who feel they are relevant to society because they are power centers, because they are centers of money power, because they are centers of political power, all of them are going to become irrelevant and redundant. I am repeating again and again and again. Really, you need to put your time and energy only towards getting conscious access to the superconscious happening in your life. Listen, your life is nothing but the time and energy you have. That's all is your life. The major two component of your life is the time you have and the energy you have. Both are produced from consciousness. Consciousness is the raw material from which time and energy both are manifested. That is why Sarabeshwara, one wing of Sarabeshwara is Kali, Pratyangira. Kali is time. Another wing of Sarabeshwara is Shulini Durga, Shakti. Sarabeshwara as time as one wing, energy as another wing. He is consciousness from which both manifested. Listen. Sarveshwara's one side is Kali. Kali is what? Time. The other wing is Sulini Durga. Energy. Sarveshwara is the consciousness. So, from consciousness, this time and energy manifests. Listen. Time is Kali, Pratyangira. Energy is Sulini Durga. Both manifest from consciousness. You focus your time and energy towards the superconscious happening to have conscious access to the superconscious happening. You can see this side. The right wing of Sarveshwara is Kali. She's time. Listen. In Kailasa, I'm going to make all Kailasa citizens. Their first priority is to have conscious access to the superconscious happening in them. Listen. Listen. Once again, sorry for the technical glitch. Listen. All the major changes the world is going to face due to AI revolution, AGI revolution, ASI revolution, wars, climate change, global warming, oceans rising, everything. Seeing all these possibilities and probabilities, I sincerely recommend and request all of you human beings, O human beings, focus all your energies, your time and energy to get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you by focusing on the source of your first person. You feel your first person, your existence. The source of that first person is superconscious happening. Focus on the source of that first person, your first person. Get conscious access to the superconscious happening, then you will have any amount of time you need, any amount of energy you need, anything you need, because time and energy is produced from consciousness. Today, I am giving this as Guru Walk for all my disciples and all citizens of Kailasa. Make this as your first priority. Focus on the source of your first person. Get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you. Understand? That is the best way to make your life most productive. To make your life most productive. When I open Kailasa, I am going to make only this as a first priority for all those who come to Kailasa. The only focus should be on getting conscious access to superconscious happening and manifesting that superconscious happening consciously in every dimension of your life, every sphere of your life, every phase of your life. Soon I'll be opening the Kailasa for all of you. I'm just waiting for some final touch. With Paramashiva's grace, almost much is done. We need some little seed money to run Kailasa's bank and Kailasa's World Trade Center and all those things. To run like a regular nation, we need seed money. We are doing it. Paramashiva is doing it. And of course, devotees, all of you are working hard sincerely. It's happening. Soon I'll open it. I'll make this place a real Kailasa. Real Kailasa, where people can have conscious access to Paramashiva, conscious access to superconscious happening as a lifestyle. Morning when you get up, the yoga you do will give conscious access to superconscious happening Paramashiva. then puja you do, or the satsang, every action, the food you eat, everything you do will give you successfully conscious access to superconscious happening. Really, human beings need this as priority in your life. All human beings, listen, one more thing. Only human beings have the possibility of consciously accessing the superconscious happening. See, other animals have consciousness. I'm not saying they don't have consciousness, but only human being has evolved to that level of consciousness which he can divert it, focus it, and consciously access the superconscious happening. The need of the humanity right now for survival, for thriving, for expanding, to do anything. The need is have conscious access to superconscious happening in you. Vinayaka Shrikanta is asking the question, could you please explain what do you mean by conscious access to superconscious happening? Listen. You are all aware you exist. You are all conscious about your existence. You are there. You are alive. You can be conscious about your thoughts, your body, your actions, your existence. You feel the first person. You exist. That I, the first person exists in every one of you. The source of that first person is a superconscious happening, who is master of everything happening in the universe. Have conscious access to that superconscious happening, then not only you are liberated, you are free. You can manifest anything you want as you want. Many times people come and ask me, Swamiji, is there life after death? I tell them, hey, find out, do you have life before death first? Forget about life after death. Find out, do you have life before death? Life before death can be experienced only if you get conscious access to the source of your first person. Listen, before any thought started happening in you, you existed. After all thoughts wither away, and you get into the space where you can't even have thoughts, even after that, you are going to exist. Who is that who exists before all my thoughts started? Before even my first thought started, Who is that who is going to exist even after my last thought? Have conscious access to that first person source on which the Aham is established, on which the Aham is established, from which the Aham Spurana is happening, from which that Pratyagatma Spurana is happening, from which you feel your Atma Spurana. Have conscious access to that superconscious happen. Listen to this satsang repeatedly 2-3 times. Contemplate within you with source questions, the questions which can make your life with a deep quest, the questions which makes your life as a deep quest. Only the Anubhuti can be Uttara. Anubhuti only can be the answer. Experience only can be answer to these questions. Those ultimate questions, Parama Prashnas. Who am I? Koham. From where am I? To where am I? From when am I? How am I? Why am I? All these questions put together will make your life as quest. Will make your life as quest. I tell you, if you are spending all your time and energy to have conscious access to the superconscious happening, and your neighbors and friends and the people known to you, relatives, friends, all of them are spending their time and energy in becoming political power center or economical power center or knowledge power center. Now they may laugh at you. Ah, see this fellow. He has gone behind that KAILASA Nithyananda and sitting just like that Nithyananda all that time, focusing on the source of the first person, trying to have a conscious access to the superconscious happening. They may laugh at you now, but after 3 years, just after 3 years, you will be laughing at them because they will all be redundant and irrelevant to themselves and humanity and for what they ran. What was the force of their life? Focus of their life is neither going to be useful for them nor going to be useful for the world, and they are not going to be relevant to society and humanity. They will be redundant, but you will be relevant because the only thing which is going to sell, which is going to be relevant to the world is methodology, process of having conscious access to superconscious happening. That's the only thing AI cannot do And whoever has mastered that can help people in that direction are going to be relevant, and they are going to be the leaders and influencers, power centers of the future. Be very clear. If you start practicing, start having the experience, you will be able to easily transmit it to others. Only those who has conscious access to superconscious happening, only those who can transmit this to others, who can help others to have a conscious access to the superconscious happening, are only going to be relevant in the future. They will only be relevant to humanity. They will only be the power centers. The future is not going to be in the hands of political power centers, economical power centers, or knowledge power centers. It is going to be in the hands of spiritual power centers. If you are living a middle class life, if you did not make too much wealth, or if you did not become knowledge power center or political power center or economical power center, don't worry. I have a good news for you. AI is going to make all economical power centers, political power centers, and knowledge power centers redundant, irrelevant to humanity. Just in next few years, the whole thing is going to change drastically. So focus your energies and time other than your survival things which you need to do. The basic things you need to do. Other than that, put all your energies and time focused to have conscious access to superconscious happen. Do not miss even one day darshan. Come and sit here, and I tell you, all the right way you need to consciously focus to get superconscious access, to get the conscious access to the superconscious happening, all the right things you need, right thought currents, right focus, everything, I'll make it happen for you. Do not miss even one day darshan. Come and sit every day in darshan. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time means come for darshan. 7 to 9 EST. Give it for darshan. Come and sit. With the grace of Paramashiva, I can easily trigger the right thought currents, right focus, and give you the conscious access to superconscious happening in you. I am seeing the message from Vinayaka Shrikanta. Swamiji, thank you Swamiji for answering and clarifying. Hearing to your statements regarding where to focus itself has brought tremendous completion in me. Blessings. Listen, Vinayaka Shrikanta, not only for you, for every one of you I am telling. Get a Zoom link. It's free. It's after all free for all of you. Anyone can get a Zoom link. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come and sit. These 2 hours, give it to me. I will trigger right thought currents you need. I will focus your all energies, and I'll make sure you get the conscious access to superconscious happening, Paramashiva, in you. Om, Om, Om.
Nityananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
Om, Om, Om. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Chandesha Anugrahamurti, Chakradana Swarupamurti, I bless you all with Paramatvaita. I bless you all with Paramatvaita. Paramatvaita.